Hey, what's going on guys, Bailey here, and welcome to my very first Saints Row video here on the channel. And today, I want to provide you with some details and a breakdown on the new WINGSUIT gameplay that we got to see. The new WINGSUIT exclusive gameplay that we got to see was supplied by Deep Silver and published by the fantastic guys over at Game Informer, so massive shout out to them. Although the WINGSUIT gameplay that we got to see lasts just over 1 minute, there's plenty to analyze and break down. So in today's video, I want to discuss and break down the new WINGSUIT gameplay for Saints Row and provide you guys with everything you need to know. So I hope you do enjoy this video guys, and if you do, don't forget to leave a like and be sure to subscribe to see more Saints Row videos from me in the future. So let's get into these details. So first of all, the gameplay starts with the player standing on top of a building, which gives us a beautiful view of the magnificent city that we will be stepping into, Santa Aleso. From this vantage position, the districts we can see in the background are Rancho Providencia, which is the Los Pentoras territory, and we can also see Lakeshore, which is the massive city with huge skyscrapers owned by Marshall. The district that the player is currently in is Monte Vista, which is home to the faction The Idols. From the view that we get of the city from this vantage position, I really appreciate how each district has its own unique look and style to it, which makes it easy for the player to identify the different regions of the map. Following on from this is the start of the WINGSUIT feature in action. We have the player running and jumping off one of the skyscrapers in Lakeshore, which automatically equips the wingsuit. Before jumping off the building, we do get to see Marshall's HQ in the background, which I'm sure we'll get to visit at some point in the story. After this, we see the player gliding throughout the Lakeshore district. The wingsuit gameplay appears to be very smooth and well animated. We also have different options in the wingsuit as you have in other games, where you can dive to go faster and to gain a brief increase of altitude by spreading the wings out again, or you can just glide through the city. One small detail I really like about the wingsuit is the sound design. As soon as the player activates the wingsuit and starts gliding, we can hear the force of the wind against the player, and we can also hear the fluttering of the wings and movement of the player's clothes. Although one suggestion I would add is when you are gliding through the city with the wingsuit, the streets and the city itself seem quiet and absent from pedestrians or vehicles. However, we should remind ourselves that this gameplay is pre-alpha footage of Saints Row, and this could all be updated before the game is released. Throughout the gameplay of the player using the wingsuit, we have a bunch of icons appear on the radar in the bottom left hand corner. My guess is that the red icons relate to combat activities, yellow icons relate to side activities, and purple icons with a subway relate to a fast travel point. Next, we have more footage of the wingsuit feature in action. In this footage, we see once again the player jumping off a building and activating the wingsuit. The building that the player jumps off appears to be the same building located in Monte Vista we saw at the start of this gameplay. This can be identified from the same view we have of the city and also by the metal on the floor. This piece of wingsuit footage we are seeing here appears to be related to a main mission or side mission called Idle Threat, where the current task is to crash the party. On the right hand side of the screen, it appears the player is currently on a call with Kevin, another member of the Saints. Kevin is probably providing intel to help the player successfully attack the Idle Mansion. As the player jumps off the building and activates the wingsuit, the player glides towards the Idle Mansion. The player lands and straight away we're being attacked by members of the Idols faction. One of the idols that the player first attack seems to be using some sort of modified baseball bat with LED tubes sticking out of it. We also get a look at some of the idols' vehicles, which all appear to be sports cars with idol graffiti all over them. The player takes down 2 enemies effortlessly with a pistol and then changes weapon to a customized AR-55 burst rifle, which appears to be customized with an addition of a scope. As the player takes down enemy after enemy, we can see from the walls of the mansion that the idols have graffitied them. One piece of graffiti that we can read says, "No words, just bullets," which seems like the only way of communicating with the idols is by doing what the Saints do best. Then finally, we also see the player change weapons and equip a police shotgun, which seems to definitely pack a punch as it kills 2 idols in one shot. So that was all the new details from the new Wingsuit gameplay that was released. I only wish that the gameplay footage that we got was a little longer. I would have liked to have seen how the wingsuit works when jumping out of a helicopter or plane. However, I'm sure we'll get to see that with new gameplay in the future. It seems that the wingsuit has been added to this game as a realistic substitute for the flying feature that was in Saints Row 4. I'm really liking the wingsuit and I'm sure I'll be using it a lot to get around Santa Elisa. So to finish off this video, I just want to let you guys know that you can expect a bunch more Saints Row videos coming here on the channel moving forward. You can expect videos on what I want to see in Saints Row, the most recent news and information, speculations, what new features I think would be needed, and so much more. So if any of that interests you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. So what do you think of the wingsuit in Saints Row? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? What would you change? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd like to hear your thoughts and to get a nice discussion going, which I'll be sure to jump in on. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. Also, if you do enjoy content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon to turn on notifications so you don't miss my next upload. Also, don't forget that you can check me out streaming over on Twitch during the week, and you can find a link to my channel in the description box down below. Be sure to drop by and get involved. Thanks again for watching, take it easy, and I'll catch you next time.